Okay, today I will be doing the NSO 2006 paper. Okay, so this is asking for the model is shaded to represent 2 whole 45 by 100. What decimal does the model represent? So what we have to do, we just have to count how many zeros are there and then put the point just before those two numbers or those number of digits. Like for example, let me show you here. There are two zeros in 100. There are two zeros in 100. Then what we will do? We will just put the point before two digits. That is 2.45. This will be the correct answer. So the answer will be 2.45. For number 2, what we have to do, Megha and Anita made 48 cupcakes for a party. They decorated each cupcake with 5 chocolate chips. How many chocolate chips did they use to decorate all the 48 cupcakes? So what we have to do, this is very simple. We have to first find out that for one cupcake, just a second guys. Okay. Now see what we have to do. For one cupcake, she needed 5 chocolate chips. 5 chocolate chips. So for how many cupcakes did she need? 48 cupcakes. So 48 cupcakes, what she can do? She will need how many chocolate chips? It will be just multiply. Why multiplication? Because see, 48 is greater than 1. So we have to multiply. If the number was lesser than 48, that is for example, if we had 7 cupcakes, then we have to find out 7 cupcakes equal to 5. Then 1 will be 5 by 7. Then it would have been 5 by 7 multiplied by 48. But since it is greater than 1, so we just have to do what? We have to multiply. This will give us the correct answer. So 5 into 8 is 40. We are keeping 4. 5 into 4 is 20. 20 plus 4 is 24. So that gives us the correct answer. 240. So see, this is the correct answer. Number D is the correct answer. Then we go to number 3. Here it has been said Schumann began horse riding at 7:30 a.m. She rode for 3 hours 45 minutes. What time did she finish the riding? So what we have to do? We just have to add, because this is the duration required for running. If the sum was given in this way, Schumann finished her horse riding at 7:30 a.m. At what time did she start her riding? Then what we had to do in that case, we had to subtract. But in this case, since it is saying the time Schumann has already started the horse riding, we just have to add these two numbers. So that will give us 7.30 plus 3.45 is equal to 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. This point will come as it is here, and then we have to add 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. So 10.75 is the answer. So what we have to do now? 75 minutes, since we know 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. We know 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So what we can easily do, we can easily subtract 60 from 75 and add 1 to the hour. Add 1 to the hour, that is 10 plus 1 is equal to 11, and 75 minus 60 is equal to 15. So the correct answer is 11.15. This is the correct answer. So see guys, at what time did she finish her race? She finished her race at 11.15 am. This is the correct answer. So the correct answer will be number C. Then what we have to do, we have to move to number 4. In number 4, what we have to do, which pair of the numbers best complete the equation? Here we have to put these numbers and see whether the equation is correct or not. For example, here we can put 95. So 95 into 100 is equal to how much? 9500. Since we have 2 zeros in 100, what we have to do, we have to just put 2 zeros after 5, that is 9500. That is, which of the following describes the rule for this pattern? We have to find out which is the correct answer for this pattern. So if we add 3, see 5, 15 plus 3 is equal to 18. And then if we add 1, it will not give us the correct answer, because 15 plus 3 equal to 18, 18 plus 1 equal to 19, then here instead of 17 we have to put 19. So this is not the correct answer. Then we move to number B. Add 3, 15 plus 3 is equal to 18, 18 minus 1 is equal to 17. Again, if we add 3 to 17, that is 17 plus 3 is equal to 20, 20 minus 1 is equal to 19. 19 plus 3 is 22, 22 minus 1 is 21. So this is the correct answer. Number 5, the answer will be B. Number C, look at the box of the balls. What is the fraction of the blue ball to the other balls? See, here we have the blue ball. We will count the total balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the total balls. So there is only one blue ball. So the total number, we will write it below. Like here it has been written 6. The total number is 6. And there is only one blue ball. See, this is the only one blue ball. So here we can write 1. So 1 by 6 is the correct answer. Now let's move to the next one. Just a second. Then we have number 7. Number 7, they are asking, the question is given as Ela put a toy car and a toy truck on a balance. Together they weighted about half a kg. If the toy truck weighs about 100 gram, about how much does the toy car weigh? Then what we have to do, the first step that we have to follow is we have to find we have to convert kg into gram. Half kg is equal to how much gram? Here we can find it out. See, half kg means 1 kg equal to 1000 grams. So that will give us 1000 divided by 2. That is equal to 500. So what are they asking for? One of the toy truck weighs 100 grams. So what is the weight of the car? So if we subtract 100 from 500, because the total weight is 500, the toy truck weighs 100. So the weight of the toy car will be 500 minus 100 is equal to 400. So this is the correct answer. 400 is the correct answer. Then we can move to the next sum. 400 gram is the correct answer. This one. Now which of the following is shaded to show a fraction equivalent to 3 by 6? So 3 by 6, if we divide 6, if we divide 3 and 6 by the same number, that is, if we divide 3 by 3, we will get 1. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. Again, if we divide 6 by 3, we will again get it 2. So it shows 1 by 2. So what we have to do? We have to find out a shape which is showing the shaded portion as 1 by 2. So see, here there is 2, the answer is 1. This one is 1 by 2 because 2 is the total portion given, that is we have to write it in the denominator, and 1 is the shaded portion. Look here, this is 3 other shaded portion and the total area is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 by 8. This is equal to 3 by 8. This is equal to 2 by 4. As in 1, 2, we have to write it in the numerator. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is in the denominator. So number 1 is the correct answer. Now we will find out the answer. Yes, the option D is the correct answer. 1 only. Okay, now number 9. What we have to do in number 9? Number 9, 5 is equal to 30. 5 is equal to 30. Then what it is asking for? Each number in the set S is related to the same way to the number before it in set T. So if the number in set S is 9, what is the one way to find its related number in set T? So see here, 5 of set S is equal to 30 of set T. That will give us the number as this one. 5 is equal to 30. Then we have this. What is written here? 9 is equal to how much? So 9 is equal to how much? 30 divided by 5 into 9. So the answer is 30 divided by 5 is equal to 6. 6. Then we have into 9. So that is equal to the option multiply 9 by 6. Option C. Is it clear better? Just keep in mind one thing, everyone. Always look which number you have to find out. That is, if you have to find out set T, you have to write it on the right hand side here. For example, 5 of set S is equal to 30 of set T. So set T you have to write it on the right hand side. 5 is equal to 30, so 9 of set S is equal to how much of set T. Is it clear to I hope this is clear to everyone. Now we will proceed to the next sum. Okay. Number 10. Look at number 10. If we put the number 4 in the box, which equation will become 2? 40 divided by 4 is equal to 10. 24 divided by 4 is equal to 6. 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. 32 divided by 4 is equal to 8. So this is the correct option. This option is correct. So the correct option is D. Again we come to 11. Find the numeral that means 209 tens and 4. So see which number is written same as 209 tens and 4 ones. 15 is not the number, 213 is also not the number. C is the correct answer, 294. Now we have to find the total number of the vertices in the cube. What we have to do? Vertices means the corner of the cube where the both lines meet. These are the corners. Okay. Now let me do one thing. Let me count this corner. This one is equal to A. A is 1. This one is equal to 2. B. B is 2. This is the easiest process that I am showing. You can also name the corners and then you can find out the answer. This one is equal to C or 3. It's 3. Just a second. I will erase this and it will be this. Okay. This is number 3. Then we have it here as number 4. Which one is number 4? Let me show it out. Wait. This one is number 4. Then we have it as number 5. This is 5. And this one we have it as number 6. Then we have this one as number 7. Then these as number 8. Don't go over my handwriting. I hope you understand my writing. I know it's a bit illegible. Just a second. This one is 8. This one. So we have 8 vertices. So the correct answer will be 12B. 8. Okay. Number 13. The chart shows the number of visitors to a museum during the first 4 years when it was opened. Which of the following shows the number of visitors in order from greatest to least? So we just have to see which one is showing the greatest to least. 2809 is not the greatest one here. 3415 is the greatest one. 3092 is the correct one. 2978, 2809. So see, the order is decreasing as we move down. So it is becoming from the greatest to the lowest. So number B is the correct answer. So then we can move to number 14. Saran had a collection of 60 coins. She put the coins in stack with the same number in each stack. Which arrangement would not be possible if she used all the coins? So what we have to do here? 2 into 30 is equal to 60. So 60 is the given answer, but we have to find an arrangement which is not possible. So 2 is into 30 is possible. 4 into 15 gives us the 60 coins. It is also possible. 3 into 20 is equal to 60 coins. B is also possible. 5 into 14 is equal to 70 coins. This is not possible since the total coins we have is 60. So number D is the wrong answer. So our correct answer for this question will be number D, because it is saying that which arrangement is not possible. Number D is not possible. So now we move to the next one, number 15. Lena has read 61 pages of a library book. If the book has 90 pages, then how many more pages she should read to complete the book? So what we have to do, the total pages are 90. She need to complete that. She had already read 61 pages, so we just have to subtract. So 90 minus 61. This gives us 0 minus 1 is equal to 9. Since 0 is lesser than 1, we have to take 1 from 9 to make it 10. So 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Since we have taken 1 from 9, we will make it 8. So 8 minus 6 is 2. That gives us 29. So 29 is the correct answer. Number 15, the correct answer is A. Okay, now let's move to number 16. Which of these is an example of environment? A savanna means a grassland in a plain land. It's mainly found around tropical region. So, savanna is the correct answer. Savanna is an example of environment. A shivering cat cannot be an example of environment because it is an animal. The most appropriate answer is A. Okay, now let's move to the next one, number 17. What kind of behavior is a parrot showing when it says its own name? So it will be learn it, because whoever, it can be a parrot and maybe a human being, whenever he starts speaking something structured, that means he or she has learned it from his parents or from his colleagues or from his friends, from his brother, from his siblings, because otherwise he will not be able to say those words. Okay, when a worker bee does a wagging dance, what is he trying to tell the other bees? Okay, wagging dance means one of the 8 dance which the bees do which a bees practice to show some signals to the other bees. Okay, so what is this signal? Where to find the nectar? C is the correct answer. Number 19. 5 scientists are trying to determine which of the 4 beakers of water is the coldest. Each choice below shows what each scientist said. Which comment gives the best start in finding the answer? So the correct answer will be, is there any way we can measure the temperature of the water in each beaker? This is the correct answer, because if someone is asking us to find out which beaker is the coldest, we cannot repeat the question as it is given in B. Which one do you think is the coldest? Similarly, I cannot say the answer as this one. One of this feels the coldest to me. So what should be the answer? I have to give the correct answer. So I need the measurement or the unit of measurement or some machines or tools with which I can measure the temperature of the water. Okay, number 20. Which of these materials would let electricity flow through it? It will be aluminium coil. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Number 21. The picture shows the process of from solid it is becoming a liquid. It is melting, because see, you can say, ma'am, it can be boiling also, but it is not boiling. Why? Because if it would have been boiling, then some vapors would have been showed in the picture, like this type of vapors. Maybe it be showed here or here, some vapors would have been showed. The vapors are moving out, so it's not boiling. It will be melting. Okay, which of this question can be answered from the result of this experiment? See, there is some tap water, some sea water, a paper towel, and in that paper towel we have the beans. And so, do the beans need light in order to grow? That we can't understand because there is no sunlight, signal of sunlight or sign of sunlight, and nowhere it's written sunlight. So, number A, we can't understand from this experiment. Number B, can beans grow faster in groups of 8? That too we can't understand. Does seawater affect the bean growth? That we can understand. See, there is some seawater being given, there is some tap water is being given. So we can say this answer, that does seawater affect the bean growth after completing this experiment. We cannot also determine the level of water. See how much water is needed for the beans to grow. It's not clearly visible in this picture or in this experiment. So we can't even say that. So let's move to number 23. In an experiment, salt and sand are mixed together. Which of this procedure could be used to most easily separate the salt from the sand? So what we can do, we can stir the mixture into a glass of water, pour the mixture in some other glass through a filter, evaporate the water. This is the correct method because the rest of the method are not working. See, pour the mixture onto a piece of paper, brush the mixture into a pile, drag a magnet through the pile. Neither the salt nor the sand is magnetic. There is no iron in the mixture, so we can't separate it in that way. We can only separate iron through a magnet. Okay, number C, put the mixture in a pan, heat the pan for 10 minutes, let the hot mixture cool slowly. This is also not possible. Number D, spread the mixture into a thin layer. Look at the mixture through a magnifying glass. Separate the crystals with a pin. This is just next to impossible. Okay, now we have the next question, number 24. Raccoons living in cities have learned to open lids of garbage can. This is an example of an animal adapting to its environment. This is the correct answer. Adapting to its changing environment or adapting to its environment. Number 25. Which of this best represent Mars? It will be S, because Mars is the 4th planet and Earth is the 3rd planet as seen from the Sun. Then number 26. This experiment was probably set up to answer which of the following question? We can't understand the mass of the ants. We also can't understand how many kinds of ants are there. We also can't get where do the ants get food from this experiment. The only answer that is possible is, will ants go to a dark to a light area? That is only possible. See, there is a dark area here and there is a light area here. So this answer is only possible. Will the ants go to a dark to a light area? Okay, number 27. What is the question? About how long does it take the earth to make a complete rotation on its axis? This will be 1 day. Number 28. Which of the following characteristic would not give the animals an advantage in the ocean? This one will be the long body hair, or A. Okay, that's it. Thank you for today. We will again meet tomorrow.